So Haley, when did you first start playing lacrosse?
I started playing lacrosse in the 8th grade.
So you started playing lacrosse in 8th grade. How did you end up getting into lacrosse as an 8th grader?
Well, when I was in 7th grade, I had it in gym class, and the men's coach thought I'd be good at it, and he told me to try it out, so I did.
So how did you end up becoming a goaltender of all positions? You speak of in 7th grade. We have attacker, you have midfield, you have defense. How did you end up being a goaltender?
Well, long story short, basically, I was a little too aggressive. My first practice for lacrosse, before I watched men's lacrosse, not knowing there was a difference. And we were playing this drill, this girl got to the ball first, and I wanted it. So I lowered my shoulder. And then after that, my coach was just like, you're staying in that.
And it's definitely turned out for the better, I would say.
Yeah.
Turned out to be one of the top goaltenders in the EA right now. But before we get into the college stuff, how did you end up deciding to come to Utica College out of, a couple other schools that you probably didn't get an offer to go to?
Well, I just came on campus, and I already visited a few other schools before then, and I just knew, it just felt something right about it. And then everything after that was just icing on the cake. I met Coach Saint, she was really cool. I felt like we were connected well. And then I met with the team, and they're a fun individual group of girls, so we were just like a family. Even though I was a recruit, I felt like I was still, very welcomed, and it was just a good time.
Yeah, mentioning that family dynamic you're talking about, what about this family dynamic has changed over time? Because you've seen two classes come and go. You've seen two classes come in.
Mm-hmm.
How's it changed, and kind of how has it stayed the same?
Well, I think it's changed in my aspect that now I'm an upperclassman. I'm no longer a freshman, so I'm kind of more of their mentors. And it's really the same. I think our expectations as a freshman are the same as a senior. The way that you hold yourself on and off the field, in the classroom, and just the way that you treat everyone. It's really good. We're like a huge family, always there for each other. It's a fun time.
Absolutely. And who would you consider, some of the bigger mentors to you while you've been here, as you've gone into this mentor role, as you said?
Players or coaches?
Either or.
So obviously, Coach Saint. She's been a big mentor. She pushes me all the time. Same with right now, we just got a new assistant coach, Mary Morgan, and she's only, been here for this semester, and she's already made me a better goalie, just in the first few weeks. My freshman year, we had another coach, Morgan DuPont. She helped me all out too. We did individuals, practice on a little stuff, and then of course my teammates. When I was a freshman, I don't want to give them this, but my friends Justin Scarp, they mentored me through it. They helped me through class a lot, so I'd keep my grades up. And I was psychotic my freshman year. I'd always go to the dome, and they'd be the two girls that were helping me with clears or shooting on me to make me better. So they've definitely helped out a lot in this.
Yeah,
and of course, all the attack that are shooting on me every day, faking me out and moving me.
And again, all that hard work's definitely paid off here, coming in to this game this season right now, currently ranked second in the E8 in save percentage. What did you say is a little different about your style from last year to this year? As save percentage has got about 20 points thus far.
That's a good question. I just think that we're playing as a unit right now. If you come and watch our defense, most of the shots that I'm taking, they're really low-angled shots. My defense is putting in those 90 seconds, and they're running out the clock a lot, or they're making the other team fumble the ball inside the 8, or even turning it over. So I think that just overall, I'm seeing less shots. So my defense is making me look better.
I'll say, they're doing a fantastic job at absolutely, this defense for you college this year has been excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about going into this year. Last season, of course, you all qualified for the E8 tournament. And, this year, a lot of expectations on campus. What are y'all's expectations as a team going into this season with last year in mind?
Well, we're really just trying to take it one game at a time. I think that sometimes, obviously the big picture is playing in May, winning in May, just doing better than what we did last year. But right now we're just playing one game at a time. We just played Oswego 2 days ago. Last year, I don't know if you looked, we lost them by 12 and we beat them by 4 this year. So that was a big momentum changer. And then right now we're just focused on Saturday, Stevens. That's our first conference game and a pretty big conference game, so we're excited to play them.
Yeah, absolutely. Stevens is always a big game, and Stevens women's athletics are always top notch, just like Utica. It is always a great game.
Yeah.
When talking about going against this very, very good Stevens team, but transitioning from there, this season you've also been named E8 goaltender of the week, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Yeah.
So on a personal level, how does that make you feel?
Oh, good. It definitely feels good to get recognized by the conference, and then it's cool too because a lot of people on campus, it's a small school, and I just think that that family atmosphere, it's not just individual teams, I think it's all of athletics. And, them always saying good game. Laurel's always giving me shout outs on Twitter and stuff, so it makes me feel good. And it's definitely helped out with my confidence a little bit. But I think just bringing it to the program too and giving Utica a little more recognition is definitely the best part.
Definitely. And, going off of all the accolades right now that you're receiving, going on for the rest of this season now, starting off 6-1, what is the team's expectations right now for the rest of the year forward? Just definitely play in May is the big motto right now with this team.
Win in May.
Win in May. There we go.
Just to do better every game, stay consistent, and just at the end of the day play our best lacrosse, for the full game. No excuses, not playing down any teams, really just pushing ourselves, staying positive, whether that's whether you're on the field on defense, attack, or if you're on the sideline, just cheering for us and helping us out that way.
Absolutely. And one last question, of course, we always ask for updates about this.
Yeah.
How is everything going with the graduate assistant position, Haley? How is Haley for GA 2020 going?
I think it's going pretty well. Coach Sain thinks it's funny. She says I'm relentless, so that's good. But she's the one that tells us to stay consistent, so it's me staying consistent.
Definitely. That consistency is what pays off, Haley. Again, thank you for your time today, Haley.
Awesome. Thank you. That was great.